Hello, I warmly welcome you to my YouTube channel, The Education Center. Today's our lesson is writing informal letters. In this lesson, we learn how to write an informal letter. Right. We send informal letters for the people we know very well. That's mean friends. When you write a letter, it should be informal style, and when you write a letter for our relatives, it should be informal style because we know these people very well. What's the writing style we should use for informal letters? Yes, when you write informal letters, we should use informal style. The writing style should be informal style. This is the difficulty that the students have. How to create sentences using informal style. Then how can we characterize the informal style sentence? When you write a sentence, at least using everyday vocabulary, collocations and idioms, phrasal verbs or short forms, the sentence become informal style. Then you can use one of these things to your sentence. Everyday vocabulary, collocations and idioms you can apply. Phrasal verbs you can apply, short forms you can apply. Then your sentence become informal style. Yes. Now we take what are everyday vocabulary. Then if you use some words, simple words like this: I am sorry, I have no idea, it really takes time, see you next time. That kinds of words are called everyday vocabulary. Yes, then we see collocations mean. Yes, then here collocation means two or more words that are commonly used together in English. Here I take another lesson, separate lesson for collocations, but at this level now if you have this knowledge of what is collocation, this is enough. Then here some examples you can see: to make the bed, to do homework, to take a risk, to give some advice. Now here we can see some words go together. Yes, then it is called collocations. Right. In these examples you can see how to use collocations in sentence. See this sentence: my sister needs to make the bed every morning. Here to make the bed is the collocation. My daughter does her homework every morning. Here does her homework, that is the collocation. My best friend doesn't take enough risk in life. My grandmother gave me some advice yesterday. Now in that way, when you write a sentence, you can use a collocation. Then this sentence become an informal style sentence. Yes. Write sentences using idioms to make informal style sentence. Yes, this is our next technique. Right, using idioms. Right, then what is idiom? In idioms there is no literal meaning. Literal meaning mean word by word meaning. You can't get an idiom. Here you can see some examples. This is the idiom and this is the meaning of that idiom. It's a piece of cake. Right, when you use this idiom, the meaning of this is it is easy. For easy thing you can say it's a piece of cake. Yes, there we use a idiom. Then your style become informal. It's raining cats and dogs. That's mean it is raining hard. Kill two birds with one stone. The meaning of this one is get two things done with a single action. Let the cat out of the bag. Yes, that's mean give away the secret. Right. Now these are called idioms. Right. When you use idioms, there is no word by word meaning, which is called literal meaning. Right. Then the next thing, we can also use phrasal verbs to make informal style sentences. We see examples for phrasal verbs. Get on is a phrasal verb. Drive off is a phrasal verb. Came back, phrasal verb. Turn around, phrasal verbs. Yes, we can create phrasal verbs, verb plus preposition. There is also a separate meaning. Right. Then we can use them to make sentences. Bus was full, so we couldn't get on. Yes, here get on is a phrasal verb. She got into the car and drove off. Drove off is the phrasal verb. Ruan is leaving tomorrow and coming back on Saturday. Coming back is the phrasal verb. In this way, when you add phrasal verbs to your sentences, that style become informal. There is another method to make sentences informal, that is, we can use short forms to make informal style sentences. Short forms, you know that, right? For long form I am, you can say I apostrophe am, I am. She is there, THEY apostrophe RE, short form. She doesn't. For she does not, you can say she doesn't. It's a short form. Yes, then you can use short forms to make sentence. Then that sentence become informal style. I am in a supermarket. She is near the hospital. She doesn't eat meat. Right. Now, when you write sentences, if you apply one of these methods, everyday vocabulary, collocations and idioms, phrasal verbs or short forms, your sentence become informal style sentence. Yes, for example, we write something using informal style. Look at this paragraph. I am sorry, I have no idea about her marks for the term test, but she usually does her homework every morning. She told yesterday homework was a piece of cake, but she couldn't come to school today because it was raining cats and dogs in the morning. When the bus came, it was full, so she couldn't get on to the bus. Her father had driven off to work early. However, she is coming to school tomorrow. Now, when writing this paragraph, now there is everyday vocabulary, there is collocations and idiom, there is phrasal verbs, there is short forms. If you apply these techniques to the sentences, now this style is called informal style sentence. Now I think you have clear idea of how to write sentences using informal style. Now this kind of style should be used when you write informal style letters. Now this is the first thing we should learn before you start writing informal letters. I think you have clear idea of how to create sentences using informal style. Right. Then our next lesson I focus writing informal letters using informal sentences. See you from next lesson. Thank you very much.